Okay, so this is the second script that I'm gonna do a screenplay really quick. I call it a screenplay thanks to Micah Vu, who it's like you got to pretend you're an actor, so it's more like a screenplay versus just you just reading a freaking script. Okay, so let's do it. So yeah, I'd go like, "Hey Andrew, oh hey Andrew, this is John over at Trail, one of the Epicor partners. I know I'm catching you out of the blue here, but do you mind if I grab half a minute, tell you why I called, and you can let me know if it's relevant or not?" And then, they'll be like, "Yeah, sure. Like, appreciate that. So, have you heard of Trail before, just by the off chance?" Like, they're gonna be like, "No." I'm like, "Okay, no worries. Feel free to cut me off if this isn't in your wheelhouse." But quick thumbnail on us, Trailed. We are an AI-driven AP automation and security platform built specifically for folks on Epicor. And so what we're seeing from a high level is, a lot of orgs automated their AP, but creating this sort of speed to fraud gap, meaning that they're now processing, fake invoices faster than ever because traditional automation only moves data, it doesn't always verify it. So the big question is, is it possible to get in front of every suspicious invoice before you accidentally release a fraudulent payment? And so to cut to it, our breakthrough lies in our AI driven ability to surface any discrepancies with always on anomaly detection through sequential invoice tracking, automated three-way purchase order matching, and then policy-driven approval workflows. And we do it in a way where you can see line by line exactly why an invoice was flagged for risk, who needs to approve it, and then execute a secure payment batch directly inside your ERP, which is pretty bananas in this space. But yeah, super simple, Andrew. My timing's probably off here, and I know you might be using similar tools. But that's exactly why we're hosting these 30-minute demos, just to kind of showcase the AI dashboard and integration in action. And then from there, maybe you could keep us in your back pocket for down the road. So yeah, would you be game to loop up, say, tomorrow afternoon? And I think, and that's pretty much it. And then you're like, yeah, sure. And then you jump into the discovery, right? That's what I kind of like about this one. It's flipped. So versus asking the questions first, you kind of do the pitch and then you flip it. And then you're like, okay, we'll book the time, yada yada yada. And then I say, before I cut you loose, just so we can keep the conversation relevant, can I ask, how many invoices are you guys currently processing on a month to month, right? And they're more open. They're like, okay, we know who you are, what you do, what you're providing, blah blah blah. And then they go into the, oh yeah, we process like a couple hundred. How are you currently getting those into the system, right? And then are you using purchase orders, right? You go through the whole disco, and then yeah, that's pretty much it.